Good morning, everyone. Today I will be speaking about transformational leadership in education. My goal is not only to highlight the key ideas, but also to explain how they connect, why they matter, and what challenges and opportunities they bring to schools, and then inspire current and future school leaders to apply these transformational leadership principles. When we look at the academic literature, two influential perspectives stand out. Bays saw the transformational leadership as leaders and followers inspiring each other towards a higher morality and motivation. Linwood and Yangji brought this into schools, highlighting shared vision, commitment, and change that improves teaching and learning. Together, these ideas show that transformational leadership is both ethical and practical, combining inspiration with concrete improvements in education. A good example comes from Canada. In a reform study by Gallagher, principals used transformational leadership to set a shared vision and support teachers through training. This approach made teachers more motivated and willing to work together. Over 5 years, schools saw clear progress in students' literacy and numeracy. This shows how strong leadership can create real and lasting improvement. Another example is from New South Wales, studied by Dingham in 2005. Leaders in these schools set clear academic and behavior goals, organized regular staff collaboration, and celebrated teachers' achievements. They also mentored new teachers and gave timely feedback. These actions helped the schools keep top exam results and reduce achievement gaps and lower teacher turnover. Most importantly, they created a strong and supportive school culture, showing how consistent leadership practices can sustain both performance and staff well being. Transformational leadership is built on four key features. First, leaders act as role models through idealized influence, earning trust and respect. Second, they use inspirational motivation to communicate a clear vision that accepts commitment. Third, they provide intellectual stimulation, encouraging creativity and questioning the old practices. Finally, through the critical reception, they mentor and support individuals based on their needs. Together, these elements shows that the transformational leadership is about both vision and relationship, creating an environment where teachers and students can grow beyond expectations. One of the main strengths of transformational leadership is that it gives school a clear vision, aligning everyone towards a shared goals. It also motivates teachers to go beyond basic expectations, which directly improves the classroom practice. At the same time, it promotes professional growth through mentoring, coaching, continuous learning. Finally, it helps build a positive school culture where trust, collaboration, and collective responsibility are very strong. This strength shows why transformational leadership is such a powerful model for improving both teaching and students' outcomes. While transformational leadership brings many benefits, it also has clear limitations. The model often depends heavily on the leader's charisma, which can vary and make outcomes inconsistent. It's also time intensive, since building trust and inspiring change requires ongoing effort. Another risk is that focusing too much on the vision may cause leaders to overlook daily operational needs. Finally, not everyone will embrace change, and resistance can slow the implementation. These challenges remind us that transformational leadership must be balanced with practical management. Transformational leadership also faces several barriers. Some schools with rigid hierarchies resist shared vision, while teachers used to directive leadership may hesitate to collaborate. Leaders may also lack interpersonal skills or professional trainings needed to inspire staff effectively. In addition, sustained changes takes time and energy, which can be difficult under heavy workloads. And finally, strict policies or limited school autonomy can restrict innovation. These barriers remind us that transformational leadership requires both supportive conditions and ongoing investment to truly succeed. For transformational leadership to succeed, Certain enablers must be in place. A strong culture of trust and open communication encourages staff to take risks and embrace change. Leaders' capability building through the structured training and coaching helps leaders to develop skills in vision setting and collaborative decision making. Finally, providing structured collaboration time, such as professional learning communities built into the timetable, sustains momentum for shared goals and innovation. Together, these enablers ensures that the transformational leadership is not just an idea, but also a practice that can thrive in schools. To put transformational leadership into practice, three strategies stand out. Firstly, leaders should secure early wins by starting with small and visible projects that build credibility and show quick results. Second, it's very important to develop leadership at all levels, offering training not only for the principals but also for the middle leaders and teachers. So leadership capacity is widely shared. And finally, leaders should implement the feedback loops, using service, reflection, and student data to monitor progress and adjust strategies. So, together, these actions make transformational leadership sustainable and effective in real school contexts. I choose transformational leadership because it closely matches my strengths and values. I'm motivated by the ability to inspire others, building trust, and encourage innovation. My self assessment highlights a commitment to collaboration and high expectations. In practice, I plan to apply this model by creating a shared vision for student success and supporting professional experimentation in teaching and fostering an inclusive classroom culture. What appeals to me the most is how transformational leadership blends in relationships with academic ambition, aiming for meaningful and sustainable change. Thank you for watching.